You can ask me what the noises are. I will tell you.
Yeah,
Okay, that will make it obvious for everyone.
yeah, lights. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. This is Aparna Mishra, founder editor, Women Shine. Welcomes you all to another inspiring evening. 9 women, 9 days. This was the campaign of Women Shine, which we started the first date of Navratri. और आज 9th day पे हमारे we have we did live with various 9 women, inspiring women. तो आज हमारा उस कैंपेन का लास्ट डे है एंड हियर वी हैव अनदर इंस्पायरिंग पर्सन क्योंकि कुछ ना कहीं से हम इंस्पिरेशन ले ही सकते हैं. The inspiring person of today is Rakhi Kishore.
Hi. Hello.
Rakhi, welcome to the show.
Thank you so
And
much.
a very good evening, Rakhi.
Thank
मैं
you.
लोगों को ये बताना चाहूंगी about Rakhi, just one straight line. She is a person with she wears so many hats and a very multi-talented person. What Rakhi is. So I'll just ask Rakhi because I know you very well, but there are most people who, because see, you are very famous in Lucknow, but this is actual a live session which is going across. So we really
Yeah.
want to know about your journey as of now. Like what have you been, what have you done so far? कैसे आज का जो मुकाम आपने हासिल किया है, कैसे किया ये चीज?
ओके आई थिंक कैसे किया ये तो बताना मुश्किल है. पहले मैं ये बता दूं कि प्रोफेशनली मैं क्या क्या करती हूँ, बिकॉज इफ यू आस्क मी अबाउट द रोल्स दैट आई प्ले एंड द रोल that means the most to me, it is going to be the role of being a mother, whether it is to my own 2 children or whether it is to the children I meet outside or any youngsters I meet outside or the animals that are related with
Yeah.
me in my life. So being a mother is the most beautiful part of my life, and it's just the most strong character that I play. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, अगर प्रोफेशनली हम बात करें तो मेरा 20 साल की ऑल इंडिया रेडियो की जर्नी रही है. मैंने लाइव शोज एफएम रेनबो पर प्रेजेंट करना शुरू किया था 2002 में, एंड इट हैज़ बीन अ वेरी ब्यूटिफुल जर्नी. रेडियो विल ऑलवेज रिमेन very close to my heart, and at the same time I started hosting shows on television, that is Doordarshan and other platforms. So that also started along with radio, and then stage anchoring came, and then voiceovers came, and I started I had a tryst with some international projects, and then I did a
Okay.
couple of short films, and तो उसके बाद वो जर्नी जो है इस तरह बढ़ी कि बिकॉज आई वाज रिलेटेड टू द ऑडियो इंडस्ट्री एंड द मीडिया इंडस्ट्री, देन आई स्टार्टेड ट्रेनिंग चिल्ड्रेन, स्पेशली जैसे विद्या ज्ञान स्कूल है HCL फाउंडेशन का, तो वहाँ पर आई वाज ट्रेनिंग यंग चिल्ड्रेन फॉर कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स एंड पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट. एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, then from 2018 suddenly I had been doing theater, and I was always interested in acting. We are all acting actually at all times. We are we act as a mother, sister, friend,
Yeah.
professional. So हमारा हर जो काम हम करते हैं वो सब acts होते हैं, मगर उसको showcase करना on the screen. So that was so it has been a beautiful journey. हालांकि 2 साल का कोविड का एक ब्रैकेट ऐसा था जहाँ कोई भी फील्ड वर्क नहीं हो रहा था, तो वो ब्रेक लगा. बट आई हैव डन सम 10-11 गुड बॉलीवुड एंड बॉलीवुड प्रोजेक्ट्स एंड वेब सीरीज विद commendable directors, actors and filmmakers. So yeah, this is what I am. And professionally तो ये है, and for my own for soul satisfaction, I would say today is World Animal Day also, and today is World Smile Day also, and I always say that
Yes.
they both fall on the same day for a reason, because animals, if you anyone who has loved at least one animal in their entire lives would understand what I'm saying, and you would be able to connect with what I'm trying to convey. And if you haven't, then you are living an incomplete life.
Absolutely. It is so good to be with your pets and all. And that to see today's Animal Day, Smile Day. And today you are also there. So it's all, it's a coincidence
All well
basically.
connected. Yes.
Yeah, all well connected. Yes.
वेल कनेक्टेड सो एक्चुअली बहुत सोल सफाइसिंग होता है क्योंकि मेरा एक एनजीओ है लखनऊ में. हम स्ट्रीट डॉग्स के लिए काम करते हैं और जीव बसेरा उसका नाम है. और हमारी कोशिश रहती है कि जितने ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा इंजर्ड या सिक एनिमल्स हैं उनको हम मेडिकल एड प्रोवाइड कर सके, बिकॉज होमलेस एनिमल्स हैं, बोल नहीं सकते. तो बहुत सारे वॉलंटियर्स जुड़े हुए हैं जो कि उन्हें लेकर आते हैं. वी गिव देम फुल ट्रीटमेंट एंड देन वी प्लेस देम बैक. सो इट इज़ अ वेरी
Oh, that's
satisfying
lovely.
job that we are doing.
So, like, starting from your NGO only, Rakhi, like, जो आप ये कर रहे हो काम, I think there are so many stray dogs at your house also, right? काफी
Yes.
ज्यादा आपने बड़ा सा एक बना रखा है. So, how
हाँ
many
जी.
dogs are there? कितने हैं वहाँ
So
पे?
at home we have around 13 and
Stray dogs.
सेंटर पे जीव बसेरा पे हमारी कैपेसिटी थोड़ा कम है, हमारे पास स्पेस कम है. तो मैक्सिमम 35 to 40 डॉग्स एक बार में हम रख के ट्रीट कर पाते हैं. बाकी अगर आते हैं और जाते हैं तो वो that can happen. So I have a small team but a very dedicated team. एंड ये है कि लखनऊ में पराग फैक्ट्री, इफ एनीबडी हु स्टेज इन
हाँ,
लखनऊ वुड नो कि जॉपलिंग रोड पे एक पराग फैक्ट्री हुआ करती थी.
या,
पराग फैक्ट्री को शिफ्ट करके किसी और जगह पे ले गए हैं और वहां से डॉग्स थे जो कि मिल्क एंड मिल्क प्रोडक्ट्स के रेसिड्यूज पे सरवाइव करते थे, अराउंड 80+ डॉग्स. So
okay,
yeah, so those dogs were dying, they were starving because dogs territorial होते हैं, अपनी जगह छोड़ के नहीं जाते. So Aparna Di, from February somebody informed me that such and such thing is happening. I went there. I was totally like, हम इतना dogs के बीच में काम करते हैं लेकिन I was
हाँ,
overwhelmed to see the huge number of dogs over there.
okay,
And so we started feeding them. So there is this drive going on that February से लेकर अब तक हमने हर रोज उनको खाना खिलाया है. और ये हम जब तक कर पाएंगे we will keep doing this. And a lot of people have supported us in the cause, and we keep asking people to support our cause because animals matter. Every life
mm-hmm.
matters.
Right, right. Okay, so there is some light electricity problem in my house, so you cannot see
Not a
me
problem.
properly.
You are shining bright.
So another thing, like these, the dogs which were there at Parag Dairy, so they are at your center or they are still there? You go and
No,
feed them
they
over there. How it is?
yes, my team goes there and we feed them every day over there only. And we've contacted
Okay.
HSI. We are trying to get all of them neutered so that
Mm-hmm.
sterilization हो जाएगा तो population controlled रहता है. तो वो एक
Absolutely.
हमारी कोशिश है कि HSI के साथ थोड़ा उसको tie up करके हम कर सकें, क्योंकि सेंटर पे तो इतने रहना बहुत मुश्किल है. So they stay
Mm-hmm.
there only, but we are feeding them every day. They are happier, and we have seen the difference in these many
Okay,
months.
okay.
Yeah.
Right, right. So like, so you have some number also if somebody wants to, there's some problem with the dog and also they want that. So आपकी
So
क्या
so
team वहाँ पे
we
collect करती है जाके, how it is?
No, actually, we cannot rescue all the time because it's not a large team, as I'm going on saying. So it's a small team, but yes, there are volunteers all over Lucknow. So when you contact us, we try to, get you to tie up with somebody who can sort of bring the dogs
Okay,
there. But in certain emergencies, I send the team members also. They've also gone and picked up the dogs. But mostly अब एक ऐसा pact है जो practicing volunteers हैं लखनऊ में. They know that they can sort of contact us,
yeah,
bring them over there,
right,
and then put them back. So
right,
yeah,
right.
and people can contact us on Facebook and Instagram. We have pages on by the name of Jeev Basera. So if you have any
Okay.
problem, you can just message, and we always respond.
Mm-hmm. All right. So now coming to your, the roles which you play, ठीक है, RJ तो I think सबको पता है, but now the new role which is there, you have acted in so many films. Tell us
Yeah.
about the experience, the first film which you got, somebody approached you कि Rakhi please आपने audition दिया कैसा, so just explain everything,
Huh.
the feeling
So
you
it
had.
is, Yeah, so it has been a very beautiful journey. God has been very kind in providing me the best of opportunities because अभी हम लखनऊ में है, लेकिन अभी इधर क्या है, लखनऊ में और उत्तर प्रदेश में बहुत सारी फिल्म्स बननी शुरू हो गई हैं।
हाँ, राइट।
मतलब लोकेशंस लोग चूज करते हैं और यहाँ के वो शूट करना पसंद करते हैं because of the resources, because of the sites, because of so many other things.
हुँ,
So the first film that came to me was Jabariya Jodi, which was a Balaji and Karma Media production. एंड देवेन पटेल हैं मुंबई में, जो कि मुकेश छाबड़ा कास्टिंग कंपनी के लिए काम करते हैं, उन्होंने मुझे अप्रोच किया था और आई जस्ट वेंट एंड गेव माय ऑडिशन एंड आई हैड ऑलरेडी टोल्ड हिम कि देवेन में बहुत लंबी लाइन वाइन होगी तो आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू वेट एंड थिंग्स. ही सेड नो नो मैम, आप प्लीज आइए एंड वील जस्ट क्विकली एज सून एज यू कम विल क्विकली डू इट एंड यू कैन गिव योर इंट्रोडक्शन एंड यू कैन गो. आई सेड ओके. सो आई वेंट देयर एंड इट वाज डन एंड देन आई गेट अ कॉल दैट यू हैव बीन लॉग्ड. I was logged as a Parshakti Khurana's mother. Now, here
ओके,
I would also like to say that, I wanted to explore this medium. So the first film, I had no idea what should I be asking or what should I be expecting or anything, because it was my first project.
या,
And
या,
the best part was the team was very good and they were very, very nice to me and very respectful. The locations were near Lucknow, and there was some part which was shot in Mumbai, so we'd gone to Mumbai also. So, by all
राइट,
in all, it was a very good experience. Acting wise, I would say there was nothing much to deliver in that film. But at the same time, while I was doing Jabariya Jodi, I was approached for this Anurag Kashyap production, Bumfad, where Aditya Rawal, Paresh Rawalji's son, was being launched.
अच्छा, अच्छा,
And the film
ओके,
was to be directed by the director of Mukkabaz, Ranjan Chandel. So, and Taran Bajaj approached me for that. He's a huge name in the casting industry. So, suddenly, that started happening, that
या,
people, I started getting connected with the right kind of people. So, Bumfard is one film which is going to stay very close to my heart because I, there was, as an actor, there was a scope of performance. As an actor,
ओके,
I had
या,
something to do over there, and I enjoyed the whole process. The team was wonderful. We were shooting in Kanpur. There's a place just before Kanpur, like between Lucknow and Kanpur. So it was a very dilapidated kind of a place. And अक्सर क्या होता है कि आप वैनिटी में होते हैं और उसके बाद जब आपको सेट पे पहुंचना होता है और इतनी इतनी वो बिल्कुल गिरती टूटती सी जगह होती है, तो वो टुक आप पूरा रेडी होके टुक टुक से जाते हैं. और एक तो चक्कर क्या है कि मतलब ये जो पूरी इंडस्ट्री है, फिल्म इंडस्ट्री, आई वुड से it's an entirely different world. So it's like a small township working towards getting a project right, and you end up meeting such brilliant people, very dynamic,
या,
very talented, very
mhm,
aggressive professionals who are like, so the whole process is also very beautiful. Apart from the fact that you are getting to play a role, you are getting
हुँ,
to, sort of showcase your talent. It is also awesome and wonderful to meet such uh, brilliant people. So it's like really commendable. And then to be a part of Bollywood, which is like
या,
globally acknowledged as the biggest film industry of the world. So after
एग्ज़ैक्टली,
that, after Bumfad, I did Manforganj Ki Binni. That was a web series which is on MX Player. And then I did Hurdang, where I played Nusrat Barucha's mother. That is also Karma Media production. And in that film, I will, if I can share a small incident that happened, there
या,
was
ऑफ़
this.
कोर्स, प्लीज़।
So there's a scene where, as a mother, I have to slap Nusrat, and I am tall and very. I mean, she is very petite and like very petite and very dainty looking
या,
person, and I was like, how am I going to hit you? And she's like, अरे मैम आप बिंदास मार दीजिएगा और it's okay. Then Bhagwan Tiwari ji, who was playing my husband, he started telling me that there had been, he started telling me his own experience कि ऐसा हुआ था और
हुँ,
हमने ऐसे मार दिया उनको और ये हुआ. So finally, that shot came, and I had to hit her, and I hit her some 5 6 times, I think, and every time I would hit her, after the director would say, "Okay, cut, cut, cut," and we would be like holding hands, and I'm like, "Lagi to nahi, lagi to nahi." So it was like, it was fun. And after that, I did Rangbaz 3. That was also very good, and Abhay 3, of course, Abhay 3. Literally ruined my hair for that character, that cult member character. But then it was such a brilliant experience to be working in front of, you know, working with Ken Ghosh, directors like Ken
Yeah,
Ghosh.
of course. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it was good. अभी 16th September को हमारी एक film release हुई है जहाँ चार यार. It's like
हाँ,
I got an
देखा था काफी.
opportunity
Yes.
to shake a
हाँ.
leg also. So it's fun basically.
Saw
It's
that
fun.
trailer. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, it's really fun. So I'm enjoying this, and I think this is a beautiful beginning of a long
Hmm.
journey. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. So I'm hoping that God will be kind enough, and I'll get some, good projects to do in future.
Of course, when you're doing so good, and for people are there who are noticing the good work, so you never know somebody like, Karan Johar might just pick you up. You never
Yeah,
know.
I would love to explore this
Yeah,
world more.
yeah. So was this film thing was in your bucket list, or it just happened randomly like that? Have you?
My bucket list is so full, Aparnadi. I really don't know what all is in there. I want to do everything. And honestly telling you, I had, like, you must have heard a lot of people say after a point in time that age is just a number, and this. For me, it has always been like that. When I was 30, when I
Mhm.
was 40, at 50 now, I for me, it doesn't make a difference. I
Exactly. Yeah.
want to try, like, if I feel that doing this is going to make me happy, or it is going to
Mm.
satisfy me as a person or as an artist, I am game. I'm going to do
Oh,
this.
lovely. I
so
think
so
यही spirit होनी चाहिए तभी तो you are able to fulfill your own passion and dreams, that way.
yeah, it's an open to learn
Yeah.
anytime from anyone. Even a kid can teach me. I'm ready to learn.
Mm-hmm. Correct, correct, correct.
So
Okay,
that
now coming
learning
to
should never stop.
your okay, now coming to your favorite thing, pets, right? Uh, how do you have apart from dogs any other pets you are fond of?
Oh my God, there are so many. I have, like,
Yeah,
in
I
my
can hear. I can
house.
hear.
Yeah, you can hear. So I have so many pigeons are there. There are a couple of rabbits. Rabbits, we have donated around 24 to La Martiniere Girls College because
Okay.
there are too many, and they breed, and they become even, more. So then we have some guinea pigs, and then we have two rescued parrots, and and some sugar glider squirrels. They are like, we
Okay.
have some sugar glider squirrels also. Yes.
Lovely,
So
lovely.
these are a few of my favorite things. But yes, I mean, I've always been a dog person, and dogs are really close to my heart.
Yeah.
I mean, all of them are
So
actually.
this you are so much of pet lover, and also anybody in your family is also. I guess your daughter is there. She is also a pet lover.
I no, my husband, my daughter, my son, we are all crazy people. Like, we
So the
we have
whole
no
family is
limit.
into pets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, yes. Because see, the kids have always seen, like, they've grown up with the pets only. Like, they have never been without pets. So it's just like, now wherever they go, like, they are both of them are outside Lucknow, but wherever they go,
Hmm.
the animals choose them and come to them. So some cats, some stray cats would find them, some stray dogs would find them, and they just come to
Lovely.
them, and they start feeding them, and then they have a communication, and they have a bonding, and then that is
All
how it
right.
is. Yeah. So all of us are
Interesting.
like that. Yeah.
Good, good. Also, like you mentioned that you did some training at Gyan also.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that was
that
a
is
lot of
also
experience. Yeah.
Aparna, that was such a beautiful experience. Vidya Gyan, this is HCL Foundation, HCL Shiv
Hmm.
Nadar Foundation's,
Yeah.
initiative to start Vidya Gyan schools in the various localities. So we have one in Sitapur. So,
Hmm.
so the whole idea behind this these schools is that they pick up children from the below poverty line groups, and they have an entrance exam wherein these children take the entrance exam. If they clear it, then from 6th
Okay.
till 12th their education is absolutely free of cost, and it's a resident
Okay.
school. Okay, so the school, the way it has been made, the campus is global. Like it is made, there is every facility that you can think of in those schools.
Okay.
But the whole point is that these children are coming from a background where they have never been exposed to speaking in English, or
Hmm.
or public speaking, or things like that, wherein after they clear their 12th they have to compete with the mainstream children.
Right.
So अब किसी के फादर किसान हैं, या किसी के फादर की छोटी सी दुकान है, या किसी के फादर
Hmm.
सब्जी बेचते हैं, और वो बच्चे आके यहाँ पर सब पढ़ रहे हैं, उनको जो भी एक्सेस है एजुकेशन का, बेस्ट एक्सेस दिया जा रहा है, ट्यूटर्स हैं जो कि स्कूल के बाद भी ट्यूशंस देते हैं इफ देयर इज रिक्वायरमेंट इन सर्टेन सब्जेक्ट्स, बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स बोथ, like boys and girls are studying over there. So so they started this approach that they called me, and they like I it was my first experience also, but I realized that these children have so much potential, and it's just that they feel underconfident because of a language, and language should
Hmm.
never be a barrier. See, as a
Yeah.
communication specialist, or being in a communication in the communication field for so long, I feel uh, we are communicating all the time. Like if we have a, even when we are not speaking, we are communicating, because if you
Yeah.
are if you're quiet, your expression will show. If you're satisfied, if you're
Hmm.
angry, if you're happy, if you're not, our expressions show. People who
Yeah.
cannot speak, they are also communicating. Animals are communicating, nature is communicating. Like, the sun rises, it's morning, it sets, that's a communication. So I told them that, see, language should never be a barrier. A person who doesn't know English is no way inferior, because he surely knows another language
Yeah.
through which he has been communicating this far. So what matters is our confidence.
Hmm.
Language may go a bit up and down. You may
Hmm.
make
Yeah.
errors. You will learn after making errors, but you have to believe in yourself. You have to remain confident. You have to read a lot, and you have to speak amongst yourselves. Don't be shy. Like if you want to learn a
Yeah.
language, unless you speak it, you cannot
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
master it. So then we used to have like sessions with them, and we would have like out of 2 hours we would just exchange notes for half an hour, and 1.5 hours we were on practice. Like we would do skits with them, we would give them role plays, we would give them storytelling sessions and drama sessions and all those things. And such a beautiful response I got from them, and they were like they still remain in touch with me. Somebody is in
Okay.
Delhi, somebody is in Mumbai, and it's been a, like, that is a very beautiful mm,
Yeah.
you know uh, experience, because आप जब किसी को कॉन्फिडेंस देते हैं ना,
हाँ.
उससे बड़ा गिफ्ट आप नहीं दे सकते किसी को, उससे बड़ा
बिल्कुल
गिफ्ट नहीं दे
सही
सकते.
बोला यार. Absolutely. This is so true. And then with these kind of children जो कि वहाँ पे हैं, and अगर वो बाहर जाके they are still connected with you, that is something beyond happiness.
Brilliant. They were
Yeah, that's
writing
something so
poems
good.
about
Yeah.
me. They were writing poems for me, and I could see that. I could see the apprehension in the first session, and I could
हाँ.
see the connect and appreciation through the sessions as we progressed. And
Yeah.
children coming to me and sharing their personal problems, children coming to me and telling me their personal inhibitions. it is like, like I said in the very beginning, of all the roles that I play, being a mother is my strongest
Yeah.
trait. It used to be overwhelming. So I really, I'm so glad that those kids are doing so well, and they're like outside now, and doing well in life. It is a reward for me.
That's so nice. So,
Yeah.
like, of course, all these roles you play, which is the best role you think you are expert in that? Out of all the multiple roles,
I am not an expert
you
in
enjoy
anything.
most. You enjoy
I
most.
Professionally, Aparnadi, I would say that right now I'm enjoying acting a lot, and I've always loved radio. Radio is one medium which has
Yeah.
always been very fulfilling to me. It has been the best ventilation that I could have ever imagined, because of two reasons. One, you connect with so many lakhs of people in one go. You are,
Yeah.
you can share your thoughts and beliefs and ideas with people, and you don't even need to look good. Like, you are in the studio, you can go there and just sit and relax, and
Yeah.
just have fun. And music is like, we Indians, we thrive for music. We have music for
Mhm.
all occasions. We are sad, we want
Yeah.
music. We are happy, we want music. We are celebrating, we want music. So radio has always been very, very close to my heart. And of course, like, I've loved everything, but I cannot say that I'm an expert in anything. I'm still,
Mhm.
I make mistakes, I goof up, I'm learning. And
See, that's human, yeah. So, yeah, nobody's perfect in that way, right?
yeah,
But
so
then
but
sometimes, sometimes you really enjoy doing such certain things. So I guess
yes,
acting is a new thing, which is really you love to do it, and you look
I'm
forward to.
I'm I am just like, I'm enjoying it so much. I want to do so much more here, because I know, uh, आपको अपना पोटेंशियल पता होता है। आपको पता
Hmm,
होता है कि हम कहाँ स्टैंड करते हैं और कहाँ तक जा सकते हैं, इतना तो पता होता है।
right.
आपको
हाँ,
अपनी लिमिट नहीं पता होती है, आपको लिमिट नहीं पता होती है कि आप उसको क्रॉस करके और कहाँ तक, लेकिन आपको पोटेंशियल पता होता है।
हाँ,
सो
potential पता होता है.
या, सो आई एम कीपिंग माय फिंगर्स क्रॉस्ड।
Yes. Okay, so any message for women who are listening, or maybe they will see your video later on? Any message to
Yeah.
women shine readers from your side?
Yeah, women all over the world. I mean, I love being a woman, and I would want to be a woman in my next life also. It is. I think it is really beautiful to be a woman. I can never imagine myself or think of myself being a man. Now, my only point is, like, I want to convey just one message to all the women of the world, no matter where you are, no matter what you are doing. But my uh, whenever, like, this is what we teach our children, these days we teach our boys also, especially the girls, that anytime, anywhere in life, the first time you feel uncomfortable or bad about a situation, a person, a place, always, be vocal about it. Say it right in front of the person. I am not liking this, you are crossing the line. See, especially working women, when I go out to work, a lot of times I have experienced, आपने भी experience किया होगा,
हाँ, हाँ,
कि a lot of men think that because you're so jovial and because you're so full of life,
हाँ,
because you're working, so and because you're talking to them with so much of confidence and
हम्म,
warmth, they feel that they can sort of take you for granted, or they can be callous
yeah,
with
very
you, or
true.
they can
Hmm,
go overboard. No, nobody can go
yeah,
overboard with me.
hmm,
All right, and हम बहुत सारी चीजों को हम कहते हैं ना, जैसे कि हम उन्हें बदल नहीं सकते, लाइक, if I cannot change certain things, but I can
hmm,
definitely not allow people to
yes,
mess with my independence, or with
हाँ,
my dignity, or with my self respect. Always remember that कि आप, मतलब आप कहते हैं ना, जैसे जो गलत काम कर रहा होता है उसको भी पता होता है, और डोंट वेट फॉर somebody to grab you, or to sort of be physically harassing. uh, as soon as you feel that somebody is verbally also or otherwise also trying to um, cross the line, just tell them and publicly tell them that you're not liking it, and see the difference it will make to your
Yeah.
confidence and to that person's life, you know.
We beautifully pointed out. Of course, this is something very important, which now the generation should understand that, really
Yeah,
important for women. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, very, very important.
So thank you, Rakhi, for your time and lovely insights, lovely input you shared about your likes, dislikes. So I all the best for your future. May you get
Thank
more.
you.
I already wish you that you'll be getting a Karan Johar film very soon. So all the best to
Thank you
you,
so much.
and keep doing
Thank you
the
so
good
much.
work with the pets you are doing. This is really good, and all the best to you. Thank you so much,
Thank
Rakhi.
you so much. Thank you so much. And a lot of lots of best wishes and love to all the readers of Women Shine. Keep shining brighter and
Yeah.
brighter. Let the world get dazzled with your sunshine, you know.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All
Thank you
right.
so much.
Bye.